then it is and ignore the holistic reality of the nature of life itself. Postulates and presents and teaches that the nature of life is consciousness, that consciousness is primary. In the Vedantic reality, we know that consciousness are that we see and that we experience. And therefore, the nature of life is official perspective, as well as in its because to experience feelings of happiness, to experience beautiful things that we see or that but we know that without consciousness, all of this has no value. If we do not have consciousness, we cannot experience love, we cannot experience the reassurance of prosperity and pleasure and fulfillment, because without consciousness, there is nothing that has consciousness. And we have an understanding, we have a paradigm that actually shows how consciousness appears as matter. On the level of the sensory perception as gross different aspects of reality. Whereas the ultimate truth is that consciousness is all there is. And it is from this consciousness that we can make all the changes. Even in the planning of health on the surface level, we are dependent on our awareness, on our consciousness, on consciousness is very limited, then we see only limited values and then we are rejoicing in some short-term benefit, forgetting the wholeness of life, forgetting the greater experience of bliss, greater fulfillment for individuals and for society. Another aspect of consciousness that comes from the ancient Vedic tradition, as has been given to the West by his whole and as has been tried and experienced and practiced throughout now the whole world assembled. It is my joy again to acknowledge these great plants and herbs and natural techniques on the surface level. What we are doing has been lost due to disease or problems or stress, and even those herbs that made us, that allowed us to exist as we are, and therefore it's a more holistic, more complete approach. Are the ones that bring the entire physiology in tune with its nature, in tune with its And these technologies, as we have in yoga, meditation, and all the Vedic technologies, even of sound, yagya, have shown their effectiveness, and we have studied them scientifically. Life. In Ashtanga Yoga and the Yoga Sutras of Patanjali, we have and Maharishi Mahesh Yogi has demonstrated that when we transcend, when we go the field of pure being, of pure samadhi through the transcendental meditation technique and program that he has brought to life, and when this research that shows the effectiveness of transcendental meditation in improving the brain activity, creating a healthier process of wear and tear, which causes aging. It also has shown effects on mental potential, of course, and one's functions and one's duties and one's activities at business and in leadership, and better behavior with a holistic way, and more able to create peace, and ultimately also have shown the effects on society, where a group of people practicing this technology the effects of decreasing crime, decreasing social unrest, between nations. So we have used the technology of consciousness and have shown practically its impact as it appears on the surface level. So when we go to true nature, the ultimate reality, and the whole society to its true nature. And the true nature of life, this is Vedanta, this is the